Hey, what's happening, everyone? William Johnson here. I am on the road headed to Liberty University. A dear friend of mine who also used to be my advisor when I was finishing my master's at Liberty University, Dr. Catherine Morehouse, asked me if I would come up and play some percussion for a worship event, a beautiful worship event happening on campus, and it happened to be at a perfect time, and I needed to get some content for my YouTube channel, Mr. Will's Music World, and I had wanted to come up to Liberty anyhow, so I was like, oh, this is great, this is perfect, and so yeah, I thought I'd just do a vlog and take you all along with me. The last few weeks have been pretty busy as far as production, in the middle of producing a couple songs, one for a client and then a couple for myself, and then working on a painting for a commission, as well as doing some teaching, private teaching here and there, and just so yeah, I've been pretty busy music wise, and then setting up for the spring and the summer for some shows coming up, playing percussion with a few friends. So been pretty busy and excited about things coming, but want to take you along with me to Liberty and this beautiful worship conference. Doop, 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 doop. This is in the frame here, my little conga de Puerto Rico, my little Puerto Rican conga drum. Anyways, all right, I take y'all up with me on this event, and yeah, had a few thoughts that were in my mind and my heart as far as, you know, how to know your calling. And I've just been thinking about, you know, the past 10 years. We're in 2020, and I've been this whole month, actually last few months, I've been thinking a lot about the last decade, and it's led me to a couple prevalent thoughts, and I may share them with you on this video. But anyways, just finished gassing up at this gas station. Of about an hour and a half left to go on this drive up to the campus, and so yeah, all right. Hey, made it to campus. About to go inside the music department building and say what's up to some folks. So I'm here backstage hanging out with the students, just met a bunch of students and some good friends, and yeah, I'll go inside and do some sound checking and percussion and stuff and all that, yeah.
I've been doing my college career.
All right, so just got done sound checking, about to go out and do some worshiping. These students are amazing. It's always a blessing to be able to be around students from elementary all the way up to the college age. And these students here at Liberty they're serious and they're on fire, and the professors are amazing. So yeah, getting ready to get our worship on. Woo! So we're done for the night. Got my case and my bags loaded up. About to go walk out to the car and get something to eat, lay it down, and do a little touring around on the campus tomorrow. It was good worship. It's always good coming up here to Liberty. And yeah, I'm tired and hungry though. I'm pretty hungry right now. It's the next day. I got some rest. I'm walking around on campus. Got my camera with me. Just getting some shots. And yeah, feel rested. It's a great time of worship last night. And you know, just still thinking through some things of the last several years. Just thinking about how I ended up studying world music and started with percussion. I've been a musician now for the last almost 30 years, but I'm playing percussion for the last 20, now going on 20 something. And even that, and how I started doing that just in a desire to express myself and to learn more about my Latin heritage, my family from Puerto Rico, and how just one thing led to another and ended up in studying ethnomusicology, anthropology, and history in college after my time in the Air Force. And, you know, thinking through that just makes me think about questions that I often get from people, and how do I know my calling? How do I know what I'm supposed to be doing? And one of the biggest things that comes to my mind and has continued to come to my mind is life. And just living our life, you know, one step at a time. And in the idea of following passion and finding purpose really is often as simple as doing what tends to come natural, or if nothing comes natural, just living and making decisions and sticking to your decisions and praying, and when an opportunity comes and you get good advice from those that you love to say go for it, then to actually go for it. Sometimes opportunities are hard, and sometimes opportunities are not exactly what you think or you want, what you think they should be or you want them to be, but they lead you to that calling. And just living life, putting one foot in front of the other, making, you know, a decision. Some of these things are profound, but really they're not profound in the sense like, oh my goodness, it's just living life, putting one foot in front of the other and just going for it, right? So I'm hanging out, got a cup of coffee here, and I'm about to go inside the library for a little bit, relax. I love libraries. I always have since I was a child, and whenever I go different places, if I see a library and I have time, or a bookstore, a used bookstore, I love going in there. But let me show you this particular library. I've always thought it was a pretty amazing one, and whenever I had a class on campus here at Liberty, I would always try to spend my time in the library here. So let me show you real quick. So, still walking around on campus, getting ready to get in my car and make the drive home. But I'm going to check out a couple beautiful views before I leave. The hotel I stayed in last night has this amazing view. It's right on campus, and it has this amazing view of the mountainside and the whole campus. Liberty is set right within the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it's just gorgeous. But I'm about to check out another view here. But yeah, I've just been thinking, you know, when I decided to do my master's in ethnomusicology here at Liberty some years back, I was actually planning on doing a master's in music at NC State, but I didn't get in. with my military career and background and all of my other experience, I still didn't get in, and I was a little bummed about it. But then somebody mentioned something about ethnomusicology, and since I was already doing that, and about them having an online program at Liberty, and with a couple intensive classes having to come on campus. But I started thinking about it, and before I knew it, as I just walked into that, things just started opening up, opportunities started opening up, and it seemed like the right thing, and eventually I've discovered it was the right thing. And that's what I'm talking about in life. Sometimes we make it a little too difficult when it comes to finding our purpose or our calling, when really living a life of purpose, knowing who you really are, and then having faith and making decisions and sticking with them and just figuring out as you go, that's really what's important. That's what leads us, along that path of discovery and our purpose and passion. And man, there's so many different directions I can go on that topic, but these are just some thoughts that I've been mulling over, last several weeks and last couple months. But I'm gonna go in here and check out this view. I'm gonna show you this beautiful view as well, here in the Hancock Center. I'm on the other side of the Hancock Welcome Center, I believe it is, and this is just an absolute gorgeous setting here. The foothills of the mountains, really within the mountains here and on campus. And yeah, it's just, I've been using my camera and as well as my phone here while I've been here, but either one would do no justice. If you're ever in the area near Lynchburg, check it out. Check it out. The campus is really gorgeous, beautiful place. So yeah, this has been a great couple of days, and I'm glad I decided to go ahead and make a little vlog out of it. Missed a couple opportunities to get my percussion set up last night, but you saw a little bit of me playing there on the cajon, at least a little tiny little clip. But yeah, that's just what happens sometimes when I'm by myself and then jumping in, last minute on a really cool event. Sometimes I don't think through everything, but anyways, it's been a good time. I'm getting ready to load up, get in the car, and make the drive back home. So back in the van, all loaded up. It's been a great, I was gonna say 2 days, day and a half. Anyhow, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Dr. Catherine Morehouse for inviting me to come and play some percussion and worship with the students here at Liberty University for the One Voice worship concert. It was awesome. It was great. It was refreshing, very much so. So anyhow, I've just been walking around today, visiting with some friends, colleagues, and mentors, and all that good stuff. Yeah, and was just catching some views up here on this top of this hillside up on the top of the campus. And it's just, again, it's a gorgeous setting. It's March. We're still in the winter time, basically, so you don't get an appreciation based on what I captured anyway of how lush and green this place is, and how beautiful it is. But still, yet on this overcast day, it's still a beautiful location. And I'm grateful for the time that I have had in the past at Liberty University, and to be able to come up here every now and then and participate in events, do some classes here and there, and or give some classes here and there, and help give some advice to and inspire some college students. And yeah, so it's just been great. It's been great to spend the last day and a half here at Liberty. Now I'm gonna hit the road and drive on back home. I'll see you all next time.